Alright, you're about to hear a story of a crazy parts trip that I just completed. If you're ever going to restore an airplane, be ready for this kind of crazy story. If you've been following my project, my original fuselage had a bent compression tube. That's where the wings meet the fuselage, and that was due to a ground loop. This made me very sad. But then Robin, a fellow Stinson owner on Facebook, contacted me. And he said, hey, my dad and I have an extra fuselage. Why don't you come and look at it? But that took flying to Germany to do. So I jump-seated on American's beautiful 787 for a very short 5,300 mile trip. Landed and got my rental car and drove what was supposed to be about an hour and a half southwest of Frankfurt. Did I mention that the Autobahn was covered in ice and snow? But the GPS got me to their airport, which is kind of in the middle of nowhere. A beautiful airport, EDRP. When I entered their hangar, I was shocked to see that they had 4 Stinsons. 2 Stinsons that they're rebuilding for themselves, and the other 2 for parts. They mentioned they had the largest parts collection of Stinson in all of Europe. All the airplanes came from the United States, I believe from California and Texas. This is one of the Stinsons that they're close to finishing. It's a -3 with a Lycoming STC. You can see the wings on the right are absolutely gorgeous. I believe he mentioned he had 16,000 just in materials of the wings. This is the fuselage that I purchased. It's already been media blasted and epoxy primed white, which is exactly what I wanted. Now the cool thing is we'll ship this fuselage back via air freight. It will even come with these beautiful bird cages that have been expertly cleaned and a boot cowl that I may be able to use on my airplane. So afterwards, we had some beers to celebrate the purchase. I spent the night in a brand new Hampton Inn at the Frankfurt airport. And then about 4 o'clock Frankfurt time, headed over to the airport to get through immigration and customs. And of course, had a cup of coffee. Then hopped back on another beautiful American 787 for a short 5,300 miles back west. And then I told you it was a crazy parts trip, right? I went from Dallas to Frankfurt, back to Dallas in 42 hours. Crazy! But hey, that's what you get when you rebuild an airplane. If you want to follow my blog, head on over to www.november97954.org.